Okay. Oh, I accidentally flipped my camera up. Excuse me, well. My sister was also largely responsible. For her, I will reverse what has been done. Like, there has to be the crow lady has to show up at some point, right, to talk to her? Because, like, there's no way that you don't have something you need to say to her. Excuse me, what? Well, we've entered back here, so I'm not sure where we're going now. So that's a shortcut. Where's my health already gone? I see Bowman cheese. Let's go whoop his behind. Also, there's a story there to collect. Like, if you leave this giant area open, there's gonna be something at the end of it, like, you know it. There would be no reason not to. Okay, yep, okay game. Just animation stupidly dragged. I hate that. I hate how long that animation is, because you clearly are in the hill spot, but because it's 0.000000001 second longer or like behind the point where it triggers, the game just goes, nah, you don't get it. And it's like, I'm literally at the point, like, are you really gonna hit multiple decimal like seconds just to punish me? Like, oh, sorry, we would have given it to you, but you're 0.00001 second off, so we can't. But that's literally having it. Like, it is literally an oh my goodness, game! Oh, bugger off with that cheese. I got my stupid cheese on. Oh, look at me, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, it's spamming my Bowman. Go kill yourself, you stupid AI. I'll just get rid of you so I can just quickly climb the ladder. And now I'm stuck in the corner, get out of my way. Like, that boss has still got me in like a mood. Like, that boss does pick the nerve, you know? Like, I want to smack it. I want to smack whoever designed it. It's poorly designed and boring. Oh yes, you dodge. And the game's like, well, we don't care. And you dodge right into the attack and the game's like, nah, don't feel like it. No, I'm gonna risk nonsense like that. Like, you literally perfect doing the game's just like, nah, don't care. Don't care if you dodged into it, we're gonna give them the hit anyway. Okay, game. Civil Servant's Notebook. It all came from some information several months ago, which originated in the lower regions of the kingdom's borders, in the Sea of Fools. The captain dispatched her most trusted soldiers to investigate, who discovered that the circus was accumulating a large amount of alchemic waste. The source of the waste is unclear, but as to who is committing this still requires further investigation. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so it's this way we go. And there's the ladder there. Because that's a shortcut. Drop down. Wrong direction. I went to go to the door. We can finally unlock you. I'm hoping you're good. That's completely trash. I'm not enough to level up, okay. Of course it works with the useless enemies. Well, Spearmen are never useless, they're always annoying. But you get my point when I say useless enemies. Like, they're not really the most powerful, you can sort of walk through them most times. Now the question is, which way to go, is it? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I saw like a path up here. No, you're not getting your stupid token. I'm pretty sure there's like a little drop down path around here. Oh, I see. It's just a shortcut back there for no real worth. Key to plaza. Of course. Like, I was over aggressive, like that was my fault there. At least it's not like the boss who recovers after literally 2 attacks. So then again, that did recover after like 2 attacks, didn't they? But it wasn't in like the same context, because that was after a knockdown, not literally after, you know, like being countered or something. No idea where that came from, but I'll take it. Oh, so you can hit that without being countered. Get back. Oh yes. I've never seen them do that attack before, so that's brand new. Thanks, game. Then again, I've never really been that far away from them. I just don't get how they just no-sell getting stunned. Like, more and more enemies like no-sell doing it. Like, some do it worse than others, definitely. Like, I will say that. Like, some do the no-sell thing far worse and more egregiously than others do it. But still, it's like... Oh, thanks, game. Mess up my entire thing. Okay, just slap him until he's got no health. Oh no. Don't slap him until he has no health, because he would have spam. That was real close. Thank goodness, that was close. Out. Is that like a shortcut or something? Yeah, it is, okay. Luckily that's a one-time enemy spawn. There's up there and there's back there. And that goes down. Well, seeing as this is a shortcut, it's probably got something hidden. That's my guess here. Like, it's probably got something hidden in it. So I doubt, like, they would make a shortcut, like, the point where it leads to the complete of the mission. That'd be a little silly, wouldn't it? Really nothing up here? Looks like another climb to the roof for like a hidden item type thing. Yeah. But both within and outside the nation's borders, frightening monsters are appearing in ever greater numbers. Brothers who have fallen in battle also grow in number. Am I willing to fight until the bitter end for my comrades? But why must we be sent to fight a war that is not our own? I'm not sure what that's linking to. I think that might be another knight who was like really happy about being here at first and now is like sort of doubting it, is my guess. Yeah, absolutely buried. What happened to your health? I'll take it. But I have no idea what happened to you. Okay, that's a shortcut. Like, bowmen have to be the worst thing, if not spearmen. At least bowmen, when you get up close, sort of aren't too annoying to deal with because you can generally chip off a large part of their health very quickly. And they won't really do much. Unless, of course, they just randomly decide to straight up cheat with their aim and just fire the most ridiculous looking shot I've ever seen in my life. I think I shouldn't be going this way. At least not right now. I need to go back down here and find something. So there's like nothing down here really. I was hoping for like a secret like thing to click on. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that's like in case you haven't gotten that before, like that was left there to get again. Okay. Also gives you like a shortcut apparently. I don't really think that counts as a shortcut. There's a uppercut, I guess. Was that a bad joke? Yes, it was. So there's this direction, which I forget where this goes. Okay, that leads back down, I remember. So we gotta go this way. There's that tiny path down there. I was worried I got stuck there for a second, but thank goodness I didn't. I could risk that. But it won't let me. I was about to be like, there's no way the game lets me jump down there. Lars was thinking, nah, it wouldn't. And no, it didn't. The last souvenir I received was an amulet I had given him. It was delivered to me by his Grandmaster Grey Armor. After all, those who fall on the battlefield must be incinerated on the spot. The amulet was the only thing that could be brought back. All he said to me was, meaningless sacrifices like this will soon end. His voice was hoarse, like the sound of a blade in a wet zone. I will never forget. Grey Armor is personally called for the marshalling of 4 divisions of the King's birthday celebration. The way instructions at the forge. Those who divulge details of the order will be severely punished. Okay, well, we've missed some stuff, so we're going to go back and get that. Because we want the extra loot, so we're going to go up and grab it. Oh, okay. Is this literally... Wow. Okay. That feels kind of pointless. There's also an area back here. Is there anything here? Nope. I keep thinking there'll be like breakable hidden walls or something, but there's not. There never is. And it makes me go, I guess that's all. Like, there's nothing else. Oh, there's an item here as well. Great sword. Well, I can't see anything else that happened. Like, so I guess it has to be. There's literally nothing else I can see. Completed memory. Apparently I've completed the memory. No recipes. Like, I'm missing stuff, but I'm not sure where they're located. Like, there's just random holes. I'm trying to see if there's like... So any amount of pure blood requires an equal... I'm trying to figure out... I wonder if that actually gives some effect. I can't see anything that, like, tells me what to use, though. That's the thing, I don't get. What do I do? Well, I can't read that again. So we have her court. We have this. This. So we have two, like, mutate cores. Then we have regular cores. And then we got this mysterious crystal. Well, I'm going to continue here because I want to actually try out the endings and see what comes of it. Can't level. Like, is there nothing... Like, I might quickly go into a mission to check for where the crow lady is and see if I can find anything there. If I can't, then... oh well, but I'll be back in a second just to check. If I do find anything, you'll see me there, like, talking to her, but if I don't, we'll just be right back here. Okay, we can show item, nice. So, Veg's pure core. Veg was not only the first in the kingdom to receive the blessing of pure blood, he has also taken the most. Those who laid eyes upon him only saw his gargantuan physique and forget that pure blood merely enhances the physical form. Each time he returned after a war campaign, his eyes grew more and more lifeless. In order to become captain of the Royal Guard, Urd was injected with large amounts of pure blood. Raised as the king's successor from a young age, Urd had maintained an unwavering devotion and concern for both the people and the kingdom. But after learning the cost of alchemy, each time a new batch of pure blood was injected, Urd could feel a rage growing. Okay, that's nice to know. Now let's actually see how quick I kill this boss. Just for the funsies. And yes, this is literally how I dealt with, like, the entire level. Just ran through. We also got a plague weapon upgrade to the whip. Now let's go whoop the queens behind for this part. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. The animation changed. I think it has. I think the animation has changed. does absolute demolition. Yeah, well, that pretty much gives me all the answers I need. Like, I don't really think there's anything else I can learn. Like, there's a few collectibles I apparently missed, but I don't know where they are. Now let's look around to see if there's any hidden items to answer questions. Nothing. Like, you have to wonder where the king's gone, because he just up and vanished. So it's just like, that's why I think the main character could be the king, because it's like the king just up and vanishes. Which is very weird. Well, I guess it's time to go to the Ocean of Memories and defeat ourselves. Is this gonna be something? Just lay it in heavy. Why I'm messing up? But then again, I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm pretty willing to just rush in. I see, so he's a spinner. Ah, yay, girl love. Like, that's the issue. When you get really low health, it becomes very hard to heal that. Because the bosses just go absolutely mental on you. They go ham and just start beating you. Like, beating your bricks off. Nowhere near as bad as not as bad as she was. Like, I don't think anything could be that bad. Okay, game. Okay, I clicked the dash attack and my character just dashed forward and stood there and then allowed himself to be hit, so shrug. Like, I literally clicked to do this and the game was just like really, game? Like, maybe it's because the animation takes 10 years to hit. Could be. Over-aggression might be costing me here. But then again, when I'm under-aggressive, the game punishes me by having them heal, you know? So it's like, there's no real way to... I parried. Apparently not. Shrug. But no, like, the game punishes you for being under-aggressive, like that, where I wasn't just dodging and mashing attack and turn. But then it also punishes you for being over-aggressive, so there's no real balance at this point of the game. Like, generally you just have to try and level over, like, damage your opponent can do, you know? Unless it's Urd who just spams one of the most... Okay. I was about to be like, can I get any yet? All fenced in? Okay, game, this cheeses. Like, oh yes, we give him super reach. Woo! This happened. Instantly know the attack that'll kill you. Of course. Of course. It's always that. Like, never actually just have a set pattern or anything. No, we just have him counter what you do. Like, I'm starting to notice this a lot more. Like, I think the Urd fight has made me realize certain fights are very, designed, you know? Of course, there's predictable things. Like the opening to this fight, which is always the same. No matter what, like, the opening to this fight is always the same. do there, mate? I'm not an idiot. I'm not blind to that. Okay, give me room to heal. Okay, I mistimed that dodge. Like, this fight can be good when you put out and play it. It's just... there are certain things that are just very about the game. Why does my mouse keep randomly appearing? Is it only in the load menu? Yeah. Like, what would I put in first? No, there's nothing hidden here at all. No secret. A little disappointing, but still, apparently this is the group's first game, and for that, I would say it's pretty decent. Like, there are certain parts obviously improve on, like certain enemy balance with their aggression, where it's like, they just do really janky animations. And then there's, like, obviously certain enemies where it's just like, well, not certain enemies, but there's also certain story moments where you're just like, this feels a little unsatisfying. Like, those are the two things you sort of have happen. Well, I doubt we're going to get a negative ending here, but still, I'm going to try and see if we can get all endings. Just check them out at the end of this video, you know? Like, it's already been a decently length video because I just went and randomly fought the Hang Queen when I didn't really need to do that on video again. The efforts of Hermes Artemis permeated the entire kingdom and all organisms with pure blood. The pain and suffering, the wandering creatures' powers waned and they eventually perished. Those who had been blessed, on the other hand, grew even stronger. Though the monsters had disappeared, ambitious power seekers grew greater in number. Various power factions sought to lure in researchers, and all the kingdoms struggled to gain control of their alchemical sciences. Esme and Corvus left the kingdom with the research obtained from Hermes afterwards. They knew that those who had been corrupted by power would always lust for more. Lust for power could change the world. Okay, so that's Blessing of Pure Blood. And we've had Blessing of Vile Blood. But I know there's a perfect combination where you get... because we've had Blessing of Pure Blood and Blessing of Vile Blood. But there's one combination left to get. So give me a second to beat this boss a third time. Okay, so I believe this one should just be combine any unrelated, like, cause. So and then there's one other ending you have. Like, I can't actually get one of the endings because I beat a boss that you can't beat. Because I did check, because it's like, I just checked the combinations. Apparently there is one ending you cannot get. Actually, I'm not sure if the cutscene changes at all. It probably won't. But this should give a different ending as well, which is the default ending, which you get for sucking pretty much. But that's what happens if you suck, you get this ending. But there is one ending I cannot get because I beat the 2 bosses together that you can't beat together. I'm not going to say which bosses. There's a certain boss you can't defeat along with another boss. Okay, so no, apparently I only can get Vile Blood, so I guess you also can only get that through lacking certain missions. So I guess if you just do a straightforward playthrough, you only can get that. That seems to be the power of Vile Blood ending again. So we'll do this one more time, and then we'll bring the actual, I guess you could call it true ending, which is the only ending I can get with this combination because the other one, yeah. I just realized my mic's been off this entire time. Oh, well, that's ingenious, isn't it? Like, I thought I was talking and my mic's been off. Like, well, just quick recap. I just fought the boss again for the sake of it because I got every other ending. Like, I got the Chaos ending, I got the Vile Blood ending, I got the Pure ending because apparently you can get the Chaos ending. And I believe this is the... I can't get one of the endings because it requires you not to kill a certain boss, as I said. But this should be... yeah. Harmonized. The efforts of Hermes' answer diffuse throughout the kingdom. The perfectly balanced energy seeping into all organisms. The harmonized forces neutralizing all reactions to pure and vile blood. All who have been enhanced by alchemy gradually lost their powers, and Hermes was left with nothing but ordinary folk who were tasked with rebuilding the entire kingdom. Though Hermes was safe for the time being, the threat of the plague still loomed. The problem was not the alchemy, but those who would abuse it. Knowing this, Esme resumed her research. Perhaps one day the plague would be quelled. And our character dies, apparently. Like, I don't get why it says hold to skip, you know? Like, is there meant to be credits? There's nothing that pops up extra, so I guess this is the ending. Still, like, trying out the boss with a different build. Yeah, this is true. So I guess this brings an end to our playthrough. It went surprisingly longer than I thought it would. Like, if I count, like, it's like, I think 9 to 10 parts. Depending on whether I cut part 7 into 2 parts or not. But yeah, I would say that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun, you know? Like, it's not the perfect game, obviously. There's some issues. And all that, but overall, I think the game's pretty good. I think it's pretty well balanced in most areas. There, of course, are some areas where I believe they could... what's the term? I forget what I was saying. But you know what I mean. I feel like there were some choices in story design they could have done better. There were some combat choices they could have made a little smoother. they could have probably made the game a little bit longer, maybe an extra mission line or something. So there was like 5 missions, I think would have made it better. But outside of that, the game's pretty good. Like, I don't really have any real complaints. Well, I just stabbed myself accidentally with my nail. That's nice to know. But anyway, I'll leave you with this outro, you know. Like, the music's nice. And I don't really have anything more I really wish to say about this game. Like, it's definitely, like, I would say a 7 out of 10, I would definitely give it. Like, I do think, like, combat-wise, it's probably one of the better games of this year. Though, I feel like the story presentation, where, like, it feels at times like it's trying to tell you something, but you don't really get the answers that you sort of want. Like, what happened to the king and that. Maybe that'll happen maybe there'll be a DLC coming out of nowhere where it tells you that kind of stuff, though I doubt it. It seems like this is meant to sort of be a standalone game. But for what it is, it's pretty good. I do enjoy it. And I think really that this game would be a fun thing to play again at some point. Maybe not trying to get like everything perfect 100%, but just a playthrough where, you know, it's just fun and all that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And somehow I rambled through that entire outro. Ain't that amazing? Peace.